My fiancée said, "You're sick. Don't come and kill the vibe." I nodded and said, "Understood." An hour later, her card declined at the airport cafe. She called me 12 times. I answered once and realized panic sounds very different when it's real. I'm a 31-year-old man who spent the last 4 years building a life with someone I thought was my partner. We met through mutual friends, moved in together after a year, got engaged 6 months ago. I work in tech, make good money, stable career. She works in marketing, but her income's always been inconsistent. From day one, I covered most expenses: rent, utilities, groceries, dinners out. She'd chip in occasionally, but the split was maybe 80/20ths. I never minded because I loved her and money wasn't tight for me. The problems started subtle. She'd make comments about my hobbies being boring, my friends being lame, how I never wanted to do anything fun. I started noticing she'd get excited about plans that didn't include me: girls' trips, concerts with work friends, weekend getaways I wasn't invited to. When I'd mention feeling left out, she'd say I was being clingy or controlling. Last Wednesday, she told me about a trip to Miami with 3 girlfriends. Leaving Friday morning, back Sunday night. Spring break vibes, beach clubs, the whole thing. I said it sounded fun and asked about logistics. She already had everything booked: flights, hotel, dinner reservations. I asked how much she needed me to transfer for her share. "I've got it covered," she said. "You sure?" "I know money's been tight." I said I've got it. Something felt off, but I let it go. Thursday night, I started feeling sick. Sore throat, fever, body aches. Probably flu. I told her I wasn't feeling great and might need to rest up over the weekend. She was packing in the bedroom, barely looked up. "That sucks." "Yeah. Might need to stock up on medicine and soup before you leave. You're a grown man. You can handle a cold." "I know. Just thought maybe you could help before your flight." She stopped packing and looked at me. "Actually, I need to talk to you about something." I sat down on the bed. "Okay. You've been really negative lately. Like, your energy is just off. And I'm going on this trip to have fun and decompress, and I don't need that energy following me." "What energy?" "I'm literally just sick." "Exactly. You're sick. You're going to be moping around, texting me about how you feel, bringing down the vibe. I think it's better if we just don't communicate while I'm gone." I stared at her. "You want me to not contact you for 3 days? I want to be present with my friends. Not worried about you being dramatic about a cold. I have the flu. I'm not being dramatic. See, this is what I mean. This energy." She went back to packing. I felt something shift in my chest. Not heartbreak yet. More like clarity. "So don't come and kill the vibe. That's what you're saying." "Basically, yeah." I nodded. "Understood." Friday morning, I woke up feeling worse. She was already awake, makeup done, outfit cute, suitcase by the door. Her flight was at 11 a.m. She called a rideshare at 8:30. "Feel better," she said, not looking at me. "Have fun." She left. I dragged myself to the bathroom, took some medicine, and went back to bed. Slept until about 10 a.m. When I woke up, I had this weird calm feeling. I opened my laptop and checked our shared credit card account, the one I'd added her to as an authorized user last year for emergencies and shared expenses. There were charges from yesterday: $450 at a boutique, $200 at a salon, $180 at a restaurant. Today, an airport lounge charge for $85. All on my card. I checked her personal card charges through our shared banking app we'd set up when we moved in together. She'd linked her accounts for transparency. Nothing. No charges since Tuesday. She'd told me she had the trip covered, but she was putting everything on my card. I picked up my phone and opened the credit card app. Took me about 2 minutes to remove her as an authorized user. Done. Card deactivated on her end immediately. Then I took some more medicine and went back to sleep. Update 1. I woke up around 1 p.m. to my phone blowing up. 12 missed calls from my fiancée. 3 voicemails. 15 texts. The texts started normal. "Hey, card isn't working at the cafe. Can you check on it?" Then escalated. "Seriously, it's declining. Fix this." Then panic. "I'm at the gate and I can't buy anything. What's going on?" Then anger. "Are you fucking kidding me right now? Answer your phone." I listened to the voicemails. First one was irritated. "Hey, your card isn't working. Call me back." Second one was frantic. "I don't understand what's happening. I tried to buy a coffee and it declined. I tried again at the newsstand and same thing. Can you please call the credit card company?" Third one was pure panic. "I'm getting on the plane in 20 minutes and I have no access to money. My card has like $80 on it. That's not going to last me 3 days in Miami. You need to fix this right now. I waited another 10 minutes. Let her sweat. Then I called back. She answered on the first ring. Finally, what the hell is going on? I removed you as an authorized user. Silence. You what? I removed you from my credit card. It's my card. I can do that. Why would you do that? Because you told me you had the trip covered. But you've been charging everything to my card. The outfit, the hair appointment, the expensive dinner last night. You lied. I didn't lie. I said I had it covered. With my money. That's not having it covered. Oh my God, you're really doing this right now? While I'm at the airport, you told me not to kill your vibe. I'm respecting that. Go have fun with the money you actually have. I can't have fun with $80. I need that card back. No. What do you mean no? I mean no. You wanted to go on this trip without my negative energy, without my texts, without my presence. So go. But you're doing it with your money, not mine. This is insane. You're being crazy. I'm being clear. You don't get to tell me I'm killing your vibe and then drain my bank account for your vacation. It's our money. No, it's my money that I've been sharing with you. But you've made it clear we're not partners this weekend. So figure it out. I hung up. She called back immediately. I declined. She called again. Declined. She texted, I'm getting on the plane. We're going to talk about this when I get back. I didn't respond. Update 2. Saturday morning, I felt slightly better. Still sick, but functional. I made myself soup, took medicine, and did something I should have done months ago. I went through our apartment and separated my stuff from hers mentally. Not physically yet, just inventoried. Furniture I'd bought. Dishes. Decorations. Electronics. Turns out about 90% of everything we owned came from me. My phone was quiet all day. She'd either turned it off on the plane or was too mad to contact me. I didn't care which. Around 8 p.m., I got a text from one of her friends who was on the trip. Hey, she's really upset. Can you guys please work this out? You're kind of ruining the trip for everyone. I replied. She told me not to contact her, so I'm respecting that. Tell her to have fun. The friend, she didn't mean it like that. Me. She said exactly what she meant. I'm just responding accordingly. The friend stopped texting. Sunday afternoon, my fiancée called. I was feeling almost normal by then. I answered. We need to talk, she said. Her voice was flat. Okay. What you did was financial abuse. I laughed. Actually laughed. Financial abuse. I removed you from my credit card that I was letting you use. You did it while I was traveling. You left me stranded. You had $80. And you told me you had the trip covered. So either you lied, or you're bad at math. Either way, not my problem. I had to borrow money from my friends. Do you know how embarrassing that was? Probably as embarrassing as being told I'm killing the vibe by being sick. I apologize for that. No, you didn't. You haven't apologized for anything. You've just been mad that I called your bluff. My bluff? Yeah. You wanted to act single. Go on a girl's trip, not talk to me, pretend I don't exist. But you wanted to do it with my money. That's not how it works. So you punished me. I set a boundary. You don't get to disrespect me and use my resources at the same time. I'm coming home tonight. We're going to talk about this face to face. Looking forward to it. She hung up. Update 3. She got home around 10 p.m. Sunday night. I was on the couch watching TV, feeling mostly recovered. She walked in with her suitcase, looking tired and tan and pissed. We need to talk, she said, dropping her bag. Sure. She sat on the chair across from me, not next to me. What you did was unacceptable. What I did was reasonable. You humiliated me in front of my friends. You humiliated yourself by spending money you didn't have. I thought I could use your card. I always use your card. For groceries and bills. Not for vacation expenses you specifically said you had covered. I meant I had the trip planned. Not that I was paying for everything. That's not what I've got it covered means. You're being pedantic. You're being dishonest. We stared at each other. I think we need some space, she said. From each other or from my money? Don't be an asshole. I'm not. I'm asking a genuine question. Do you want space from me as a person? Or do you just want me to keep funding your lifestyle while you treat me like an inconvenience? I don't treat you like an inconvenience. You literally told me not to contact you for 3 days because I was sick. I was stressed about the trip. And instead of asking for support from your partner, you pushed me away and then used my money to finance your escape. She stood up. I can't do this right now. I'm exhausted. Then go to bed. Are we okay? No. What does that mean? It means I'm not okay with how you treated me. And I'm not going to pretend I am just to make you comfortable. She went to the bedroom. I stayed on the couch. Update 4. Monday morning, she tried a different approach. Made coffee, sat next to me on the couch, softer voice. I'm sorry, she said. I was stressed and I took it out on you. That wasn't fair. Okay. That's it. What do you want me to say? That you forgive me. That we can move past this. I'll forgive you when I'm ready. Right now I'm still processing. Processing what? The fact that my fiancée told me not to contact her, lied about paying for her own trip, used my money without asking, and then called me abusive when I set a boundary. I said I'm sorry. Saying sorry doesn't erase what happened. So what do you want from me? I want honesty about why you've been pulling away. I want to know if you even want to be in this relationship. She was quiet. That's what I thought, I said. I do want to be with you. Then act like it. I don't know how to act anymore. You've changed. I set one boundary, and suddenly I've changed. You've been different for months. More distant. Less fun. Maybe because I've been tired of feeling like an ATM with a pulse. That's not fair, isn't it? When's the last time you paid for dinner? Or groceries? Or anything that wasn't just for you? I pay for things. Name one. She couldn't. Update 5. Tuesday. She stayed home from work. Said she needed a mental health day. I went to my office. When I got home that evening, she was packing a bag. I'm staying with my sister for a few days, she said. Okay. You're not going to try to stop me. Why would I? You clearly need space. I thought you'd fight for us. I've been fighting for us. You've been fighting for yourself. What's that supposed to mean? It means I've been trying to build a partnership while you've been treating me like a convenience. Someone to pay bills and be there when you need something, but disposable when I'm not serving a purpose. That's not true. Then why did you tell me not to contact you? Why did you spend my money without asking? Why do you only seem interested in this relationship when it benefits you? She zipped her bag. I need time to think. Take all the time you need. She left. Final update. It's been 3 weeks. She's still at her sister's. We've texted a few times, but haven't seen each other. She asked if I'd be willing to do couples counseling. I said I'd think about it. Honestly, I don't know if there's anything left to save. The trip thing was just the final straw. I've been ignoring red flags for months. The way she dismissed my feelings. The financial imbalance. The fact that she only seemed happy when I was giving her something. Her friends have been messaging me, saying I overreacted. That removing her from my card was extreme. That I should apologize. I've blocked most of them. My friends have been supportive. Said they'd noticed her using me for a while, but didn't want to say anything. Apparently, it was obvious to everyone but me. I'm not sure what happens next. Part of me wants to work it out. We had good times. Built a life together. But another part of me knows that someone who really loved me wouldn't have treated me like an inconvenience when I was sick. Wouldn't have lied about money. Wouldn't have prioritized a vacation over their partner. The engagement ring is still in my drawer. I haven't asked for it back yet. Not sure I want to. All I know is that panic in her voice when her card declined taught me something. She was never panicked about me being sick, or about hurting my feelings, or about our relationship falling apart. She was only panicked when her access to money got cut off. That tells me everything I need to know. Edit. People keep asking if I'm going to stay with her. Honest answer? Probably not. Once you see someone panic more about losing access to your credit card than losing you, it's hard to unsee it. Edit 2. To everyone saying I should have just communicated better or not been petty about the card, I tried communicating for months. She didn't listen. Sometimes people only hear you when their comfortable lifestyle gets interrupted. That's not my fault.